Hello everybody, welcome to my weight loss project. This is day 13. My name is Rolando Alfaro. Thanks for joining me. So it's been almost 2 weeks since we started doing this. On Monday I weigh myself and see how much weight we lost this week. The first week I was 3 pounds. Not too bad, but been working out, so see what happens. As far as workouts go, today I walked for about 20 minutes, a half hour. That is what I did for exercise. And it was good. It was a nice day, beautiful day, so we got to walk. Now, as far as the diet goes, another day with no soda, so that's awesome. It's getting easier to do. And had about an 18-hour fast from yesterday because I had lunch with the wife and the kid today, like around 2 o'clock. So, that's a couple hours more than what I normally do. Then dinner was just chicken and veggies. So, that was pretty good dinner. And that's what we did today. What I'm starting to get into this is that we have to, and by we I mean me, I have to realize that this is a step-by-step process, that this is going to take a while. That this is not going to be something that's going to be done overnight. So, you have the gym membership now. I'll be going there more often. I need to figure out a good way to work that because, last week with my back, but, this week I tried other things so that I can go there and still do things, even though my back's hurting. So I have to figure that out. Another thing is, we can't let little things like that just stop us. If I can't do one thing, I need to figure out how to do another. I need to start doing that. I need to start, making more home-cooked meals. With my wife, we need to sit down and do that so that we can have more meals that are cooked by us rather than, going out or having pre-made meals. Because I think that's going to help out a lot. Not so much because of all the fat and all that's in the food, but because of also the price. And we control what goes into it, We can control that. Something else that I want to talk about today, lunch. I went with my wife. I had a club sandwich. Ham, bacon, turkey, lettuce, tomato, on bread. That was a great sandwich. It filled me up. And some fries. Didn't have a lot of them, with lemonade to drink. And it was a good lunch. But at the end of the lunch, haven't really had anything super sweet, candy, any stuff like that for a few days. And, I really wanted to get some sweet, so I got a small, and I'm talking about a piece was probably this big, of peanut butter chocolate pie. Now, a lot of you probably saying, Rolando, you shouldn't be eating that. And I get it, you get it. But you know what, by having that piece today at lunch, I don't feel like, I need to sneak around or try to go get something. I don't have that in my head all day that, oh man, wish I would have had some sweet. Oh, look at that candy bar. Oh, look at this. We're done. Have my piece of pie. I'm good for a few days. And eventually, that'll stretch to longer and longer time periods. Like I said, when I started doing this, I'm not going to deprive myself of absolutely everything. We're going to lose weight. And if it's a little, that's the way we're doing it. But it also doesn't mean that I'm going to, run to 7-Eleven, get a box of Twinkies, gallon of chocolate milk and stuff it down my face. No, we're not doing that either. So, that's not an excuse to do worse. Remember, we're going from good to better to best to ideal. That's the progression, at least that I have for me, in making food choices and how I'm going to do things. Today was a great day. I worked a lot. I showed a lot of homes with what I do. And I was running up and down stairs with my clients. And usually by the end, I'm like, time's passed. After going up 8 flights of stairs, up and down, checking out houses, checking out the second story. Let's go to the basement. Let's go here. Let's go check that. Usually my legs are hurt. My bag's hurting. But today I didn't have that, which kind of surprised me, going up and down, going up and down. I'm not saying I'm running up and down the stairs either, but I'm noticing that, that wasn't a problem. Whereas in times past, my lower back would start getting tight. My legs would start burning. I would start sweating bullets. I still sweat like there's no tomorrow, but at least my legs weren't burning or my lower back hurting. So, hey, progress, right? Like we talked about yesterday. It's all about the small victories. I am sorry for the creaky chair. I've had it for a while. One of these days I'm going to sit on it and it's going to throw me off. But until that day comes, I'm going to stick to my squeak chair. Apologize for all this weeks. Sorry. But anyway, because every time I move right now, it squeaks, so yeah. Sorry about that. I'm sorry that the video is so late today. I ran into some stomach issues. So it seems that, the chicken that I chose for dinner, or, what I had for lunch, not agreeing with my body. So, yeah, I think my body's getting used to trying to eat better. So it's telling me, hey, Rolando, quit giving me crap. Not that I had bad food for lunch, mind you. But still, it's just something out there. Now, the next part of this is avoiding soda, and now I also need to get good sleep. Because in researching intermittent fasting, I realized that not only do you need to be well hydrated, but you need to get good sleep. Because your body needs to be able to recover itself. While you're in a fasting state, yeah, it's pulling, the fat and converting it to sugars, the ketonic state, or ketogenic, or however you might say it, I'm butchering it, I know, in that state. But still, you need to give your body proper rest. Especially as I'm trying to do these other things that I haven't done in a while. Like working out, going to a trainer, doing yoga, all that stuff. So we need to get that going. Get that at least 7 hours of sleep. So I need to get, that under control. Because usually I wake up pretty early to get my day going, whether it's to go work out or if I want to read or watch a TV show or whatever, I get up at 5:15 typically. Lately I've been getting up at 6 because I've been trying to sleep more. But I've been staying up later too because, after I come home from work, have dinner, spend time with the baby, put him to bed, then spend time with my wife, and she goes to sleep. Then I come down here and do my videos. So I'm going to bed 11:30. A lot of you might say that's not late. That's late for me because I'm usually in bed by 10. So, going to bed an hour later and still maintaining my same waking up period, I'm not getting enough sleep. And I've noticed that because today, I came home in between, having to do some work, and I sit down on the couch to watch a show with the family. Kids running around playing with the dog, and my wife is sitting there, so we put on the show. Next thing you know, I've been asleep for 2 hours. I'm like, what the heck? That's 2 hours that I could have spent with the family, but no, I was just sitting there on the couch. Drool didn't come out, but still, you get the idea. So, sleep's a very important part because I'll let my body recover, heal easier. Not only that, but I'm not going to be falling asleep on every couch that I sit on. So, that is the goal now. We're going to keep trying to keep sugar, candy, all that junk out of the way. We're doing good, so we're trying to eat more fruits and all that. Every time I want some sweet, eat fruit. I got some snacks that are like cheese, nuts, and cranberries, to satiate that sweet, salty feeling you get sometimes. The drinks that I have natural sugar and very little of it. That's helping too, and curbing my soda. But eventually, I just want to stick to water. That's really good stuff. And once in a while, have a bowl of cereal or whatever. Who knows? And, milk here and there, but not as much as I used to. So that is what we're going to try to implement. The takeaway for today is just that, how important it is that we don't sleep well, and how little sleep we get sometimes, and how much that affects us. I had a friend a long time ago. He didn't sleep very much. He was a workaholic, and he worked a lot, and he wouldn't sleep very much. So he, when he couldn't sleep, he had insomnia. He had an Xbox, and he would play video games, until hours at night. So one day I asked him, hey man, so how do you do? How do you overcome that? And he's like, Rolando, I don't know. He's like, but I've been to my doctor, I've been to sleep studies, and we can't pick this down. And what he told me was, trying to do things with a lack of sleep is like trying to run a sprint with a torn hamstring. Yeah, you'll get there eventually, but it's going to be a lot harder and more painful for you to do. And that kind of hit me because, as I was remembering this, because we don't give sleep that much, well, at least I don't give sleep that much concern or that much attention because I think it's overrated. I'd rather be awake doing things than sleeping in bed. But it's really important because my mental acuity suffers. I fall asleep on couches. I don't remember things as much. Plus my body's trying to lose weight. I'm going through this. It's trying to recover from exercising, which it hasn't done in a while. So sleep is becoming very important. So that's something I'm going to have to work on some more. Along with talking to myself better about trying enjoying the small victories, and just doing that little by little, and incorporate it. So eventually I'll get to a point where, things are just routine. And it's like, just plug and go, plug and go, plug and go. I don't have to think about it. We just do. That's where we're trying to get to. Right now we're like, Eventually we're just going to be like, and just keep it going. So once again, thank you for joining me. The name of the game is Sleep. Yeah, it's pretty late right now when I'll put this up, but I'm up because of other reasons, not because I don't want to be asleep. Trust me, there'd be nothing more that I would love right now than be drilling on that pillow of mine. Probably get on my beard, but that's a different story. But yeah, thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, comments, how much sleep do y'all get? Do you get a lot of sleep, little sleep? Let me know. And if you can't sleep, what do you do? I don't have a problem falling asleep, unfortunately. As my wife, or as some friends, I can fall asleep just about anywhere. I'm like a big cat. Leave me alone for 10 minutes, you come back, you'll find me snoring. But I need to give it more importance than where it's at. So once again, thank you. Have a great night, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care.